Salty stench of sea and chilling gale in my back awakened me from a disturbed dream. Dream filled with familiar voices and fear for my life. The bitter sense of betrayal stemming from the dream was interrupted by a sudden sound.
Alright, let's do this. Hello?
Thorough examination brought nothing. No mechanism to open the door, and no way to get inside.
Is it working? Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Resigned and sad.
New game. Let's go straight to brutal. So this game is a little bit like Dark Souls, but in a different way. And you'll see why it's kind of like Dark Souls, but you move sort of different. Let me make it so my video doesn't suck. Hopefully runs a little bit better. Okay, cool. What the hell? What the fuck is this? This starts tabletop sim. What the fuck? What the fuck is it doing? The hell? Alright, we're cool. What is it's like starting random games on my computer. What the fuck? Get me out of this big picture mode shit. What the? And then where's my Vaporum game? Oh my god, dude. This, like, I'm trying to configure the Steam, like, with the controller and everything, and it's super janky.
now, but I'm not sure that's a good thing.
So when you play this game, it's sort of like a grid pattern, and it has some of the most interesting kind of like it's kind of pretty unique type of game. It's kind of a puzzle game too.
This feels familiar. I don't know why, but it feels like it's a part of me. Wonder if the door lets me through now. This will come in handy. And there's writing on it. Happy anniversary, Gordon. Who's Gordon?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of Catherine mixed with Dark Souls. Not really Catherine, but like there's some puzzle to it. Just looking around, because sometimes this game lays a lot of traps for you. It's sort of like one big dungeon. And it's like an escape the dungeon type thing, and there's certain elements to it where it's like those old puzzle games that were like flash games where you had to escape the room and you had to be really observant and find things that are kind of hidden in the world, hidden in the game, and like you'd find keys under benches and they'd open a lockbox, like sort of escape room type thing. So
thanks to this commission, the Bureau will provide us with everything for a happy life somewhere on an island.
and the
One day.
it may see this combat will look easy because I played this game before. I haven't beaten it, I haven't gotten that far, but I played this beginning part. But when there's more than one enemy, it starts becoming really challenging because you're moving in this grid and you're kind of dancing around, getting your hits in where you can. It's pretty tough. This piece of shit. And I've played other games like this before, but this one has really good like AI. Like they try to juke you out because your movement is you have to turn and you also have to move. So this is like I can't turn, move, and then hit. I have to be. It's like Dark Souls. You have to know when you can get your hits in. You can't just hack and slash. How do I open it up? This. Oh shit. And so this game too, I'm giving it the first shot, a shot for the first time on controller, and I have it set up on my TV, so just laying back on the couch. I think this is a good game for just laying back on the couch.
This might hurt.
Oh fuck. And I'm playing on brutal, so it's like these sorts of traps, I don't really want to lose a lot of health on them, because sort of the limiting factor in this game, sort of like in Dark Souls, is that you only have so many health packs. So in Dark Souls you only have so many flash charges and you can't really just take a lot of damage on stupid shit.
This might hurt.
I wish I was going to Fresno State. That school has a reputation for having a lot of like sorority girls. Even though you know, Darius is not going there for that, but like you know, there's certain other things that are good there too. Like if you want to do that agricultural science degree, that's like one of the most godlike places to go. And then the stuff he's doing, criminology, it's a good school for that. See how like the game too, they're introducing you sort of to how it plays. Now there's spaces in the ground where I can't go, but the enemy can go because he flies, and it just kind of gets progressively harder like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Thought that thing was gonna open up and a second enemy would come out or something. Those pressure plates.
I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. Studying at the Supreme Bureau University comes with prestige, sure, but now I can start my career, finally. As one of the proud draftsmen for the head architect of the Bureau, the Ark's Vaporum is...
So see, there's little puzzles. They're introducing me to the first easy one, throwing a brick on a pressure plate to open the door.
Decipher the substance on the seabed, the marvelous fumium, and we can show the world what it can do. We have such great expectations.
So that, I could have died there because there's actually a second spider over there. And I was scared he's gonna clothespin me here in this area, but maybe he can't even get to me. But soon there's gonna be two, and it's a lot. One is pretty easy, two is pretty tough. Because sometimes you can get stuck and then they just eat you. Like, I actually died right here. And of course I can use a health pack, but I don't want to use health pack this early on this sort of things. This one, it's not an open world, it's kind of like it's a map, you know, it's like Dark Souls where... No, it's pretty linear, but I think sometimes that's a good thing because there's puzzles, like... It's not an open world now. It's a hand-designed map. Now I gotta do this shit again, great. Fuck. There we go.
I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. Studying at the Supreme Bureau University...
I've been waiting to go to Fresno State my whole life.
I can start my career. Finally, as one of the proud draftsmen for the head architect of the Bureau, the Ark's Vaporum is partly my doing. The tower is a testament to our technological advances.
Dog.
The Ark's is going to bring about a historical breakthrough once we decipher the substance on the seabed, the marvelous fumium, and we can show the world what it can do. We have such great expectations.
This is the sort of thing like, I think games like this, they're just different. Like, I've never played something like this, and it's really hard to get a new experience, I think, after all this time having played so many things. where maybe the story will be different and the story will be kind of cool, but you know, it'll just be something like a GTA type, like Cyberpunk. That's going to be like a GTA type game. That's not to say that it won't be good, but it's something that you played before in a sense. So I think you gotta, even though these types of games, they may be not your cup of tea when you first pick them up, I think they're interesting to kind of give them a shot, because I kind of feel for these game producers and these designers, it's hard to make something that's true, like really actually new. You have to be kind of a smart person to do that. I don't think I could do that. Like Dota is a game like that where, you know, you can say what you want about it, but before Dota, there wasn't really something like that. It's really its own thing. What's this dude? Bitch. Oh shit. Whoa, no. Oh shit. And this is, I think it's important for games to be like Dark Souls, to be pretty hard. Like this is a type of game that is, you can't pick this up and just play this. Like you're gonna have some trial and error. Like Dark Souls is like that. The most rewarding games are always hard. But not so frustrating that they're impossible to beat. And they can't feel like they're cheating. Like they can't feel cheaty. Let's do combat.
I need a key.
Uh-oh. There we go.
The spider dropped something. Might be useful.
Cool. Which way?
This thing from the spider fits into my rig. Let's see how they like being shocked.
Cool. So now I have lightning powers, and there's like different spells, not spells, they're like kind of mechanical gadgets that you get in the game. What does this do? Yeah, I'm down to play Bloodborne. I have PS4, so I could always get it. Yeah, it's like it's very blocky. Super blocky. And then I have another one that's even crazier than this one, that's a game like this, but you control 4 dudes at once. Like, you're still playing in this first person kind of grid way, but you know, this UI menu, you're controlling the actions of 4 different, you know, you're playing like you're a 4 squad of adventurers, and they each have their own spells and moves and shit. It's pretty fucking crazy. And that's definitely one of those ones that I want to play like on my TV once I build the new computer, just laying back and completing that one.
Maybe I'll figure out what the hell this place is about as well.
bitch. This is a game too, there's a lot of these secret rooms and you kind of have to keep your eye out for them. So if you see anything on the walls, you gotta... Sometimes there's these secret switches and stuff. So now this guy has a gun. Getting some ranged attacks in the mix. No more just all melee. And then you can level up too, but I'm not really sure what the good... And I will have to kind of look up a guide on how to build my character in this game just because I'm playing on the hardest mode. So I'm kind of saving my level up point. You don't really need it this early in the game. But there's kind of some interesting ways to play through, but I notice in this game they're not all really that good. All the different skill trees and stuff. So that's what you... That's a little bit of the loss of playing on hardest, is you're not able to really express yourself as much and do wacky shit. Because the game is just... You know, sometimes that hardest mode takes a little bit of cheese, or playing kind of the good builds. And generally I don't like that, but for this game I feel like it's more about just fighting the enemies. It's not really about, oh, I want to use daggers versus other things, you know, like so I think generally the knives and the swords in this game, they're not that good because most of the enemies we fought, like 90%, are robots. So the crowbar and all those different bashing weapons, they do more to these robots. Versus if you go for the bladed shit, there are some like insects and different enemies like that, but there's just not as many. And that's not something that I looked up. I mean, it's just something that I kind of have seen so far. So playing the game. And like there's like 4 or 5 different suits when you start out and they all do different things. And I just went ahead and picked the strongest one just because I tried playing with some of the weaker ones and it just kind of sucked the fun out of the game because I think on this mode it's not really that balanced. You'd have to play in a different mode and that just feels bad to do. Hurts your ego when you have to play on a lower mode.
I need a key. there's a way to raise the water level.